What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today it's the end of the month comic book pools for the month of May. So I want to ask y'all a question. So let me know in the comments below if you're interested. So of course, each time I pick up my stuff at the end of the month, they include these inserts like this comic shop news and catalogs that different companies put out so you can see what's coming out in the future. And I'll be going through it, and got some cool shit in it. But what I'm wondering is, would y'all be interested in me going over this with you guys and gals, so that way we can both take a look at what's coming out in the future? But I gotta have enough interest in wanting me to do this, because it's a lot of stuff to thumb through, because look how thick this stuff is, and so it's going to take a bulk of the time to record and then do the show off the pickups or pulls afterwards. So if you're interested in wanting me to go over this with y'all, let me know. If not, then I won't do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the pools. So first off, we're going to start off with Grumpy's Comics. So first off is issue number 7 from Marvel, is Infernal Hulk. And then next up is issue number 4 from Marvel and 20th Century Studios, is Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four. Great story arc. Normally I would wait till I complete the whole series, but I had to start it. Next up is issue number 89 from DC Black Label, and it is Swamp Thing. So if you remember the last video I did for my comic pools, I got issue number 1, issue number 88. So for those who haven't seen this yet, this is actually a continuation of the original film Swamp Thing. Next up is from 20th Century Studios, issue number 4, and also from Marvel, and it's Predator Bloodshed. Next up is from IDW Comics, issue number 8, and this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder. Next up is from Vault Comics, issue number 3, Nectar. And next up is from Image, and this is issue number 1, cover A, and this is She Spawned. Finally got some Spawn in the rotation. I would love to get into Spawn and all the other stuff, but to start on it, and the fact that they're way into deep as far as issues go, like Spawn's like in the 300s now, and there's other stuff that's like in the 500s issues, and like in the 100s and stuff like that. But that's just too much to backpedal to try to get and complete. That task is going to be tedious. So whenever they start a new story arc or something, I'll start picking them up. But as far as going back and getting the original stuff that's still continuing to this day, that's a big task in hand to do, and I don't have the patience right now to do it. But anyways, so I also did have to get some supplies at Grumpy's. And I bought like another short box and stuff, and then I did find this. These are these back issues that they have. So I didn't have this one, but I'm glad I did. I do. Actually, no, I take this back. I do have this issue, but it's cover A. So this is cover B. And this is IDW 25 Years, issue number 1, cover B of Godzilla vs. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2. So I love this cover. Got Space Godzilla and everything. Just the way it looks, just to show off his back and tail and everything. It just comes at you right there. So that's a sweet cover. Alright, so that's it from Grumpy's. So now we are going to be taking a look at what we got from More Fun Comics and Games. Alright, so first up is issue number 3 from Image, and this is Tigress Island. Next up is from Marvel, issue number 5, Null. That's a sweet cover. I like how they have the sword coming at you. Now I'm excited. Once Null finishes, that's when they start the in July they'll start issue number 1 of the Queen in Black. So I'm gonna be getting that added to the pool. So next up is Marvel, issue number 5. It's Iron Man. And next up is from IDW. It's a one-shot. And this is part of the Godzilla vs. America series. And it's Godzilla vs. Texas. Normally it would be in the cities, different cities, but this is a whole state. Yeah, what Texas do? Next up is from DC, and it's issue number 20 of Absolute Batman. Now, the guy that actually, one of the guys that runs the shop at More Fun Comics and Games, he's been dying for me to read all the other Absolute stuff, like Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lantern, Flash. Well, and they just now came out with Absolute Green Lantern, Arrow, I think, Green Arrow, and he's been wanting me to read up on a lot of other stuff, and that's a lot of stuff. So I probably will go back and get those later, or maybe just wait for the trade paperback and then read it. But I just wanted to focus on Batman. I do know that in June, I believe that they're gonna have Absolute Catwoman, so I'll probably just add her to the pool. Since all the other stuff is well into it, and it'd just be hard to catch up on that. Alright, next up is also from Marvel, and this is Godzilla Infinity Roar. There's Null right there, and it's Odin. With Godzilla and Thor in the middle. So that's a sweet cover. And next up is from 20th Century Studios and Marvel, and it's issue number 2 of Alien Killer, King Killer. And next up is issue number 10 from IDW, is Godzilla. And next up is from Image, and this is issue number 5, and this is The Darkness. It's a nice cover right there. And last but not least, this is issue number 4 from Marvel, and it's The Punisher. Now that's a sweet looking cover. Like all the covers from The Punisher since they came out with this particular series, but awesome. Love the artwork. Alright, so that has been my haul for the month of May. So it's not a whole lot. It's somewhat kind of dwindling a little bit. Now, the month of June is going to be pretty cool too. So some of it, there's a couple of issues that are coming to an end, but I will be adding stuff to it. But yeah, can't wait to see what the month of June brings. All right, so if you're, like I said, if you're interested in me going over these catalogs that some of these companies put out for the comic book shops to hand out for free, Let me know in the comments below. You know, I think it'd be fun, but I don't want to do it if y'all don't want to see that. Let me know if y'all do. If I generate enough interest, then I'll do it. All right, so don't forget, words of wisdom: buy what you love and not what you like. Because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I'll catch y'all later.